There, Yogi Virendra Yogi. Beloved friends, a success philosopher and true servant of the mankind. This is the definition of Yogi Virendra Yogi. And I suggest you that just not live like animals and cattle. In this world, broad field of battle in the bivouac of life, be not a drum-driven cattle, be a hero in their stripes. And then again I tell you, Longfellow, the wonderful lines. Lives of great men all remind us, we can make our life sublime, and departing leave behind us footprints on the sands of time. So what I mean to say, don't worry the number of years, the quantity doesn't matter. Alexander, the conqueror, the murderer, who massacred, lived only 33 years. Percy B.C. Shelley, who composed a wonderful poem, Ozymandias, he also lived only 29 years. And there are millions of people who lived very short life, but their deeds and their contribution was magnificent to the humanity. Also they lived a life which was really very brave and gallant. Maybe not very satisfactory to the vanquished whom he murdered and massacred all the conquerors, but for himself it was a glorious life. And you, I and anybody who is on this planet Earth, they are also very short-lived. So what I mean to say, live in a perfect harmony, joy, peace and serenity. And to lead such a great life, there is a way, because our life is governed by the universal law of cause and effect. It is not coming just by chance or just by luck, but it is earned, it is secured by noble thoughts. As if you ask, Yogi Virendra Yogi has developed the foundation stone. You see the foundation, which is very solid. I always stand on a very solid foundation. And the foundation of my life is truth, justice, peace, love and non-violence. And I am going few steps further. I love everyone so much. All the plants you see, the birds you can see, the beasts you can see, I love them so much. And I see that they are very insecure. There is nobody to guide them, protect them, provide them air, water, food or shelter, but still they are surviving. That is a prime responsibility of responsible great human being like you and me to support them and to live a very happy life. That is really meaning of living a very pure and pious life. The thought of affection, compassion, kindness, non-violent attitude towards every species on this planet Earth, helping them as far we can do. Like you see, you can find some pots here. There are some pigs and piglets. Every evening when I come from my workplace, you can see this beautiful place. I fill those ordinary containers with some water and also try to put some food. You can see these pots here. And I feel really very big pity for them because so many piglets died. You see some pots and some food I've kept there. Because I feel they are insecure. And they are also souls like us. They are souls like us. They are just like us. This is the universal discovery of the modern scientists also. The all lives which is manifested on this earth, they are the demonstrations of the same quantum firmament. We are all manifested in different forms. Trees, plants, birds, beasts, animals and human beings. Jungle you go, if you look at the forest, you see the beasts, the lions, the tigers, the hyenas, the wolves, the wild dogs, they prey on the living, weaker animals and they eat away. But as we are human beings, we have not to behave like those beasts who kills and preys on their own animal kingdom. Beloved friends, being a great human being, we have to be very, very sincere. And here I want to also remind you, there is nothing like the foolish concept of God or Bhagwan or Allah or anything else. There is only one law which governs the entire universe, is the law of the nature, whose foundation stone is cause and effect, sowing and reaping, the law of karma. So if you want to be happy in life, always fill your mind with noble thoughts. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thought. With our thought we make the world. So my thought is, love everyone, respect everyone, build your ability to give good ideas from Buddha, from Jesus Christ, from Vivekananda, who is really the reservoir of all the knowledge from Gita, Upanishad, Vedanta, everything, and then enlighten the mankind how they should live. Show them the way of living very pure and pious life. Then you add on such noble thoughts in your own life. Practice it. Learn it, meditate it, contemplate it, and practice in your life. You may live 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, 100 years, 200 years, all will be filled with novel thoughts, and then your life will be manifested in a very beautiful way. We cannot create conditions and circumstances, environment in our life, but we can really shelter or harbor some noble thoughts. And these noble thoughts become things in due course of time. Our thoughts comes in action, then action repeatedly done become habits. And habits really transform us in character, and our character really creates our attitude of mind, which reflects in external environment. Any thought and ideas persisted perennially, permanently, will never fail to produce its kind. So if you really think about love everyone, respect everyone, care for everyone, think all are insecure, you are going as a provider of all the help so that their life is also very peaceful and happy. Be non-violent. Be vegetarian. Don't be like lions and tigers and all these beasts who kills all the innocent buffaloes, bisons and all deer and all these kind of innocent lives in the forest. Here is the example I tell you. If God were there, God will not be so much unkind to the weaker animals. Why the tigers and lions will eat away the innocent lives? They never do any harm. Because this is the natural law. Natural law says, Darwin principle, survival of the fittest. The stronger will dominate and eat away the weaker one. But as we are civilized human beings, we have not to be like the beasts of the forests. That's why I tell you, in this world broad field of battle, in the bivouac of life, be not a drum-driven beast, but be a great human being. Your heart should be filled with love, kindness, compassion. You may not eat, but give food to everyone. Help even the dogs. Any birds, beasts, animal, plants, which is there, which is dependent on the most intelligent creature on the planet Earth is human being. This is the responsibility of every human being to come for rescue, to help and support other creatures to survive. The birds, beasts, animal, plants, everything we are representing. We are similar. That's why in our Vedanta says, Atmat Sarvhutesu. Every creature, every species, living birds, beasts, animal, plants, they have similar feelings as we have. Scientists have discovered it, demonstrated it. Never be unkind. That's my greatest guru and friend Buddha taught us. Non-violence, truthfulness, absolute control of your mind, possessing and directing it towards noble thoughts, purity of thoughts, that is joy, serenity, calmness. And so I tell you, tempest of souls, wherever you are, in whichever condition you are, know it in the ocean of life, the isles of blessedness are waiting for arrival. Keep your horn firmly on the helm of your pure thoughts. In the bark of your soul reclines the commanding master. He does but sleep, wake him. Your self-control or self-discipline is your real strength. Control all your temptations. Purity of thought is your mastery. And if you are very wise enough and smart enough, and you have meditated, contemplated, and keep your mind calm, serene, full of joy, happiness and serenity, that is your real power. Thank you very much for watching this video. This is Yogi, Virendra Yogi, Bond, James Bond, the master of my feet and the captain of my soul. You too, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you.